Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about why your twist out sucks. I was inspired to talk about this because, as someone with natural hair, we watch a lot of natural hair tutorials. And I saw this one tutorial where it just, it just really hurt me deep down inside because I was like, girl, your twist out could be so much better. And so it inspired me to shoot this video for you guys to help everyone else out because I can't be the only one who just gets so sad when I see failed twist outs when I know they could be better. So let's get started. So number one reason why your twist out sucks is because when you're doing your twist, you're twisting too loose or you're twisting too far from the base or the root of your hair. So when you do loose twists, basically you're not going to really get the definition, you're not going to get the tightness, you're not really going to get the curl pattern that you're looking for. If your twist is starting 1 inch to 2 inches away from the root, when you take that twist down, it is going to be so frizzy at the base, even if the rest of your hair is well defined. So you want to start from the root, start twisting, make sure you have some tension, and then maintain that tension all the way through your twist till you get to the very end. I have a video on putting in 2-strand twists where I kind of demonstrate this a little bit. So I'll put that down in the description for you guys to check out, but it is so important. Loose twists do not equal a cute twist out. It just doesn't happen. The next reason why your twist out sucks is because, come closer, your hair isn't dry, sis, and you know it. And don't pretend that when you take it out, some type of magic is going to happen and it's not going to get all frizzy and poof up as soon as you walk out the door. You know it will. You know when you feel that twist in the morning and you feel that dampness, it is not going to go well. So to help avoid that, one thing that I do is I personally wear my twist for multiple days before I take them down. So at least 2 to 3 days before I do a twist out to ensure that my hair is dry. Now, if you don't want to do that, I suggest twisting on dry hair. So starting off with, like, sometimes I'll twist my hair after it's been in a bun and it's stretched and fully dry. I'll spray it with a little bit of water just to dampen it a little bit, just enough that it will take on the new curl pattern, but not too much so that it won't be dry in the morning. So if you're wanting to do an overnight twist out, start on dry hair. Don't start on wet hair. I don't know who you're fooling. Not yourself, obviously. You can also go under the dryer if you want to twist your hair and you want to ensure that it's dry by the next morning, but it's still not going to be the same as if you wore your twist for several days, let it dry, and then take your twist out. If you guys are interested in the dry twist out method, I actually do have a video on it. But like I said, keep in mind that if you twist your hair on dry hair and take it out the next day, it's really only going to last you maybe a day or two. But it's perfect if you want that twist out style for a special occasion. So I will also link that video down below if you're interested. The next reason why your twist outs suck is because your hair is dry. And not dry in the sense of not wet, dry in the sense of not moisturized. And that is a big key when it comes to getting the perfect twist out. You want to make sure that your hair is thoroughly moisturized because that's when it's really gonna look nice and full and bouncy and also maintain the curl pattern for a longer period of time. Now, you can achieve moisture in multiple ways. For me, my hair is low porosity. I also have a sensitive scalp, so I'm not really heavy-handed when it comes to my products outside the shower. But when I wash my hair, that's when I really lock in the moisture. So I start off with my clarifying cleanser as my shampoo. I'll insert a picture of that. Clarifying cleansers are also very important because when you have a lot of buildup on your hair is going to look limp. It's not really going to have volume. It's not really going to have body. So it's important to clarify your hair. I use a clarifying shampoo every time I wash my hair just because I am more prone to buildup. If your hair isn't as prone to buildup, I would recommend a clarifying shampoo at least once a month. So I will link mine down below. It is actually a product that I formulated along with my mom. It is a 3-in-1 cleanser. You can use it as a face wash, a body wash, and a clarifying shampoo. I like to get my money's worth when I work with different products. So if you guys are interested, I will definitely leave that link down below if you want to check it out. As far as conditioners, I use my Tresemme Luxurious Moisture Conditioner all throughout my hair. And then on the very ends, I use my Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Conditioner. And that is to really lock in the moisture. Your ends are the oldest parts of your hair, so you want to give them a little bit more TLC than the rest of your hair. So that is my routine for making sure my hair is moisturized before I put my twist in. If you are someone who does like creams or twisting creams or butters, then when you're doing your twist, that's the time to add in your moisture. And then again, right before you take your twist down, maybe the day before, moisturize again the ends of your hair and throughout the twist. And so it really seals in that moisture and really locks in that curl pattern before you take it down. The next reason why your twist out sucks is you have the wrong product combination. So you have to kind of do some trial and error and figure out what works for you. So like I mentioned, my moisturizing routine starts in the shower. I do use my shampoo, my conditioner, my deep conditioner, and that's how I lock in my moisture. I put my leave-in conditioner, my Kinky Curly Knot Today, preferably before I get out of the shower, I will add my leave-in conditioner. And that to me is the perfect combination for when I go to twist my hair. I may add a little bit more of my leave-in conditioner, but other than that, my hair doesn't require any additional moisture. In the past, I've tried adding Eco Style Gel, and that just makes my hair very stiff, very limp. I don't get the volume that I really want out of my twist outs. However, I have tried lighter gels, which add some extra definition and definitely take my twist outs up a notch. However, like I mentioned, my scalp is very sensitive and I get product buildup very easy. So for me, as minimal product as possible is the best when it comes to the overall length of my twist out and the definition that I get. However, you may require additional product. Like I mentioned, a twisting cream, maybe with your hair, it does require a gel. So I would change around your product combinations if you're not happy with how your twist outs are coming out and checking if maybe that is the problem. But like I said, sometimes less is more, especially if you really want volume and more fullness to your hair. The less product, the better. The next reason why your twist sucks, my friend, you need a trim. Sometimes we just need a good trim and a good shape, because if you don't have a nice shape to your hair, no matter what style you do, it's not going to look nice and you're not going to be happy with it. And so for me, for my hair to be its healthiest, I should really trim my hair every 3 to 4 months. Do I do that? No. So then when I do go to cut my hair or trim my hair, I end up having to cut off several inches to get back to healthy ends. I also, when I cut my hair, will also shape my hair. And if you guys are interested, I do have a video on how I cut and shape my hair. So I will leave that down below. Also, if you're interested, if you don't trust yourself cutting your hair, go find someone who specializes in curly natural hair and get yourself a trim. Sometimes that makes the biggest difference. While we're on the topic of your ends, another thing that makes a huge difference when it comes to your twist outs is the look of your ends. And what I mean is that, for example, with this twist out in particular, I had twisted my hair and I was wearing my hair back in a bun for several days, which stretched out my ends. So instead of having the natural ringlets, it was now stretched straight. And so when I originally took these twists down, the rest of my hair had a very nice curl pattern, a lot of definition, but the ends were stick straight. And it kind of ruined the twist out, if I do say so myself. And so what I like to do in those cases is put my hair in bantu knots the night before I took down the twist out, or use some little tiny perm rollers. I have some gray perm rollers. I'll try and insert a clip of them. And I basically will curl the ends of my twist the day before or the night before I plan to take my twist out. If you don't do this, or you forget to do this, or you're too lazy to do it like I was, don't fret. You can actually do it once your twists are down. So once your hair is out, you can just curl it around the little tiny perm rods, and it really just defines your ends really well and really stretches the length of your twist out. Because if your ends look nice and neat and curled, you can get away with more frizziness throughout your twist, because there's something about your ends. When your ends look nice and healthy, it really just seals in the style. The next reason why your twist outs suck is because you may not be doing the right twist size for your hair. So I've explained this also in my twist video, but for me, I have a bunch of different curl patterns throughout my hair. The back of my hair is closer to a 4A, while the top of my hair is closer to a 3C. And so for me, I find that to get the best definition and the longest lasting twist out, I have to cater to the different sections of my hair. What that means is that in the back of my hair, since it's a tighter curl pattern, I have to do smaller twists in order for the twist outs to actually last. If I do too large of a twist, it may have definition when I first take out the twist, but it's going to get frizzy. It's going to be the area that gets frizzy the fastest throughout my hair. In the top of my hair, being that I have a looser curl pattern, I can get away with larger sections of twist. And so kind of do some research, look throughout your hair, see what textures you have. You may have to do different twist sizes in different areas of your hair. I break down this more in my twist video, but that kind of gives you a general overview of the idea of that. The next reason why your twists suck, and this one really breaks my heart, it really does. You're over separating your hair. And it's so sad when I watch videos and they do a twist out and it looks bomb. And then they go to separate it, they put that pick, and I'm just like, R.I.P. But it's the truth. For me, I don't do any separation really, but it's because I know my hair and I know that as the days progress, it's going to get fuller and kind of separate on its own. So I don't fret about my hair looking a little bit stringy the first day, because my goal is long-term wear of this twist, and I know as the days go on, it's going to do the job for me. And so just stop yourself before you go in too much and start separating your hair out too much to the point that you've completely lost all curl pattern and it's really only going to last for that day. For me, for example, my day 2 hair is probably the best. Like, this is a day 2 twist out. So if I'm going somewhere and I really want my hair to be full and have definition, I'll take my hair down the day before, and so I still have that volume and I don't have to compromise by stretching it out and separating my hair myself. The next and final reason why your twist outs suck, and this one could be a little bit more controversial, is because of your curl pattern. I kind of talked about this already, where based on the curl pattern of my hair, I change around the twists. The idea of this is your hair is going to want to stay in the styles that are most similar to your natural curl pattern. So that's why in the back of my hair, I have to do a tighter twist, because my natural curl pattern is a very tight coil. If I deviate too much away from that, the hair is going to get frizzy fast, because it's like, I don't really like this shape, I prefer my normal shape. So for me, my natural curl pattern most similarly resembles a twist in comparison to a braid out. So for a braid out, you end up with more of a wave than you do a twist. No matter what I do, how much gel I add, braid outs are just not my thing. I try them, I try different ways around them, and at the end of the day, it's really not technique, it's more my curl pattern. My curl pattern prefers something that will give it a spiral curl instead of a wave. So look at the texture of your hair. If you have more of a wave pattern to your hair or a zigzag pattern to your hair, a braid out might suit you better than a twist out. And it may not matter if you try all of these tips, you still may not achieve the twist out that you like, just because your hair doesn't like the shape of a twist out. Not to say that you can never try it. Like I said, I still try braid outs. I just know that 9 times out of 10 is not going to last, and it may not even turn out well. I still try though. So it's not to discourage you guys from trying twist outs, but just understand that sometimes our curl pattern may prefer certain styles over the other. So that's it. I don't want you guys to get discouraged if you try all of these tips and it does not work for you. Sometimes it just takes time. I look back on my previous twist outs and they're basically just afros. They're not even twist outs, which afros are fine, but that's not what I was going for. So don't get discouraged. Keep trying and rock your natural hair with confidence because it's the hair that grows from your scalp. So that's it. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, go ahead and leave me a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss my next upload. Check out my other videos. I have a plethora of other videos that are very helpful and very useful. I try and be helpful to you guys and share my tips and secrets. If you guys have any tips, go ahead and leave them down below. Sharing is caring. But I hope everyone has an awesome day, and I will see you in my next one.